All right, we got a heater installed. Now, I didn't do that. We had guys come in to put that in. I'm gonna be reorganizing all of this bullshit in here. We got my boat stuff over here. Workout stuff is supposed to go in that side there. I need to get mats, so that's why that's not put in there yet. All of this shit over here needs organized next to my workbench. That's all boat stuff there. Pretty much, you'll get to see me start effing around with everything. My truck's gonna go right here. Ranger is gonna go here. Mower is gonna go somewhere in here. Yeah, let's get her figured out.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
For some reason, I have a tendency of breaking things. From requests on my last video, people were saying to get a mic because when I was standing far away from my phone, it was hard to hear. And then when I got close to my phone, it was super loud. Well, I got the DJI mic minis, and this is the adapter that you plug into your phone so the mics will work. Well, I dropped my phone and the adapter was super bent. So now I'll be filming with my phone close to me as much as I can so the video can stay consistent. At any rate, got the garage looking nice. I'm waiting to put mats there. Got all this stuff organized over here, put away. All that stuff organized, brought the boat stuff over. Mower over here, Ranger is gonna come into here when I'm done. I started working on the back pad of the boat. So I did these two seats previously, and I did this one under here previously. I didn't do the long back rest pad. Those I just need to clean up. All I have to do here is staple the vinyl down to the wood. I'm redoing all the wood for all of them. So this one's done. I just need to staple it down. This, I need to tear all this vinyl off, and I'm just pulling out all of these little stupid ass staples to take the vinyl off, so then I can rip the foam off. I'm reusing the foam because I don't know, as I was looking at it, the foam kind of gets expensive, and this foam already has nice cuts in it to fit certain parts, such as there's a tab of vinyl at that seam here, and it goes down underneath, and you staple that first, and then there's two pieces of foam, this one and this one. So then to have this kind of like ridge down and back up, that's why that's there. Now, I don't know if that happens on this, but it does get expensive. So I'm gonna keep the foam. I'm gonna try to take it off as nicely as I can, clean it up, make her look pretty. And I'm gonna redo this whole pad here. I don't know if I'm going to fiberglass it like they did. I'm assuming this wasn't stock. I'm probably just gonna paint it white, if anything, with gel coat. I have some gel coat left over sitting over there. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna repaint it. But it does suck because everything else from here up is pretty decent, and it actually kind of cleans up nice. Like I could have cleaned it up and it would have looked half decent, but this is nasty. It's falling off down there. So I'm gonna get to pull in some more of the staples and we'll get this off.
Music licensing reimagined.
All right, now I got all the staples out. I lied. All right. Now I think I got all the staples out. Yep. Oh, the nasty part. What even is that? I probably shouldn't be touching it with my bare hands. All right. Oh no. All right, I need to get the vacuum. Hold on. Now all the vinyl is free. To be honest with you, I don't know how I'm gonna clean that, but I'll figure it out. So I'll scrape the foam off the wood. And honestly, I might just get a new thin sheet, cut all the brown shit off, and then just kind of merge it into here when I'm re-stapling and everything. These are where the brackets go, right here and right here, for obviously mounting. So it'll really be, this side will be towards the bench when it's on the boat, and it would open up obviously like that with the two hinges here and over there. Yeah, let's start tearing at the foam.
I'll shut it down, yeah.
Artlist.io.
I'll shut it down, yeah. I'll shut it down.
We got the whole edge all the way around peeled off, and then all the way down through here. This side kind of just fell off because it's shit anyway. All right, that actually wasn't too bad. Still got the plastic underneath, keeping her nice and pretty. Now time to scrape underneath.
Yeah, I'll shut it down, look. I'll shut it down like a trunk getting closed. And it ain't on this level, bro, you really not close. Even in the summer, told them that it's so froze. Not talking about bass when I say I get low. I've been trying to get more, now I'm stacking my accounts. It's all going stupid, yeah, the numbers and the mouse. Heard I'm going quiet, so I turn it
Music
up loud. And they saying
licensing
they pull up, but they
reimagined.
gotta feel it.
So I did what I said I wasn't gonna do and sit the phone down, but I'm talking extra loud, so hopefully that keeps the volume the same. At any rate, I'm gonna mock this up with a pencil and paper to make sure I get all the cuts right when I'm cutting it out with plywood.
Now, need another check going extra. And I got a gas, no Tesla. Said I need a mil, no less, bruh. I ain't seen it yet, so I might go request ya. They been taking shots, need your best now. Seen them all talking while they chest out. Too much going, got them stressed now.
I guess I should probably flip it over, huh? It'd be a whole lot easier. This sumbitch is heavy.
See me winning till the mic, so I said now. I'll shut it down, yeah. I'll shut it down, yeah. I'll shut it down, yeah. I'll shut it down, look. I'll shut it down, yeah.
Artlist.io.
I'll shut it down, yeah.
So I think I have everything as far as the wood that I need to recreate this. This is what it looks like. I know it's chicken shit. I have a little bit of engineering blood. Just kidding, not blood. I know a bit of engineering because I went to school for engineering. To be honest with you, I am not sure if I want to paint and epoxy it like they did. There's some advantages and disadvantages to it. Advantages, if you epoxy all of it and you paint all of it, you seal it. That's if there is no stress crack and no moisture does get into it. And that's what this problem was. There was moisture, that's what screwed all that. Plus, when the boat is sitting, obviously at an angle, all the water, when it goes up top, drains down. So if water is stuck inside of here, it sits and makes it rot. Obviously, you know that. You guys aren't dumb if you're watching this video. The cons is you seal it. So there's no real way for, if water does get inside, it can't come out the majority of the time. That's what I'm up against. I think I might just gel coat the wood alone. Gel coat the wood, so it's protected on the front face. I'll gel coat the back side. Since that's an epoxy, I'm not gonna fiberglass, just gonna leave it raw, paint it, make it look pretty. That'll be that. It'll be nice, pure white. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Shut it down, I'll shut it down, yeah. I'll shut it down, I'll shut it down, look. I told them once that I could shut it down. Seen them all fly when I'm riding through the town. When I shoot my shot, told them they ain't over bounds. Like a ball on a court, dog, I told them all bounce. They ain't really see what this about. Say my life a movie, no, I told them get out. Throwing Jordan pills, now they tripping
Music
on the ground. It's that
licensing
1, 2, 3, now they
reimagined.
out for the count, yeah. And I need it all, no splits. Told them me and you, dog, we don't really mix. They ain't seeing nothing till they all seeing this. Then they draw on the floor, this is real as
That's right on. That's right on. A little bit. We're good. Cooling. Whatever happened?
Guess this going down like the trunk of my car. Don't wanna smoke, bro, I take it too far. Tell me take it easy, now I'm going too hard. It's a high jump now, how I go and raise the bar like I'll shut it down, I'll shut it down, yeah. I'll shut it down, I'll shut it down, yeah. I'll shut it down, I'll shut it down, yeah. I'll shut it down, I'll shut it down, look. I'll shut it down, I'll shut it down, yeah.
Artlist.io.
I'll shut it down, yeah. I'll shut it down, I'll shut it down.
That's where I'm lined up. Yeah, right. Yeah, direct shot right in there. So we took the wood and we made the wood smaller, and we took more wood, made it smaller, and made it fit to the other wood and nailed it down to the wood. Took more wood, made smaller, nailed to wood. More wood, made small, nailed the wood. And right there. Wood.
Now we have the back pad, so I think I'm gonna get some lacquer to put on top of this, and then I'll end up using the white gel coat over there on it after it's all leveled up and nice and pretty and ready for paint action.
Yay. I can't wait.
She needs sanded down a little bit here. Once the sanding's done, we can get ready with paint, and then I can start working on that bad girl over there, the actual bench.
The bench that's been in progress for the last 4 or 5 months.
Yes, well, we need to finish this first before we could do anything but that.
That is fair. That is fair.
I did one more sanding of 220 just to smooth everything out. So I got one coat of lacquer on. I went to Home Depot and got this Watco gloss, quick drying, no sanding, whatever, lacquer. I'm using lacquer because my buddy, his dad, redid the interior on his, and when they redid the back bench and the back pad, they also used lacquer. I don't know what exact lacquer, but they used lacquer and then they painted it in gel coat. Well, I'm planning on doing the same thing for this pad and that bench because that boat has been sitting outside for the last 20 years without a cover on it, and it's not soft at all. So hopefully this works and it'll keep the upholstery looking nice and it'll last longer. Letting that dry right now, and I'll do probably one more just because this is the part that the foam is going to be sitting on. So it's not totally that important, but I do want a good seal on that. One thing I didn't think about was ventilation. I'm getting high as fuck. Second coat of lacquer is done. So now we wait. I did 2 layers on this so it's sealed. I'll flip it over and make it real thick on the other side. use this putty, well, wood filler, whatever you want to call it. Varathane, Home Depot. We filled all the corners, at least everything that's going to be seen underneath when you lift up the engine bay. We'll come back in a little, see if it's hard.
What did he say?
After that, well, sand it down first anyway, and then add some more lacquer. See where she's at.
Yeah, something like that.
How's your Starbucks?
Very good.
Little beach. We now have everything filled in, all the corners, all the grooves, all the little holes, all of these, everything is a little big, a little much. This just had a big groove down the side, so I tried to flatten that out as much as I can. That'll sand off. All of these are now done. So now pretty much all I have left is to sand all of it down, make everything smooth, at least as smooth as I can. I know the edges and the corners are going to be hard to do. Other than that, after everything is sanded down, I'll be able to lacquer this side, and I'm going to make it real thick, probably like 3 to 4 coats, something like that. Probably end up doing 5 or 6, honestly, to fill in everything and make it real thick. And then I'll be able to start gel coating. Get you back out here for sanding again. All right, this is what we got. 2 layers of lacquer on. Off camera, I sanded down all the bullshit. He helped me with the corner, sanding it down. So now we're gonna do a few more. She's looking pretty nice. We're gonna do a few more coats of lacquer, sand it down, do another couple coats so it's real smooth, and then get the gel coat on.
Epoxy base. Thing.
Our bright idea, well, my bright idea did not work. So,
No, it did not.
we got it lacquered, and this is the second coat of the gel coat that we put on without wax, because your top coat's supposed to be with wax. My idiot self accidentally used the with wax first. And the only issue is that's not supposed to happen.
Got a big one.
Yeah. So,
Oh, dude, that's horrendous.
honestly, not gonna lie, this is kind of satisfying though.
Can I peel more?
Yes. So it's kind of fun, but
This is expensive fun.
yes, this is expensive fun.
Oh, Jake.
We are just going to probably peel all of this off and leave it at lacquer. I'm not gonna try to paint this in any other way. It's gonna look, I guess, aesthetically pleasing. Maybe, I don't fucking know. So, yeah, great idea, terrible, don't do it. Do not use lacquer. And I even tried to sand this with 80 grit to give the lacquer something to stick to. So, don't try it. It is, you'll have, oh my God. I feel like I'm peeling a vinyl wrap off. Jesus Christ, man.
I don't even know, dude.
Yeah, do not gel coat over lacquer.
I'm upset.
Yeah. This is disrespectful.
It is.
It's kind of fun though.
I've poisoned my lungs breathing this
Yeah.
shit in.
All for this.
All for this. All to
All
just
to
peel it
just
right
fuck
back
around
off.
with it?
Yeah. At least this is kind of fun.
Yeah. Ew, it's left like a waxy layer on there. I'm giving Nick shit for this. Because he said his dad did this, and that's why I was doing it.
He's from fucking Delco. He's full of
Okay.
shit.
True. So. Alright.
God damn it.
I guess we'll end up peeling the rest of the paint off of this. Probably just leaving it at that. Clean the foam up, putting it back on, wrapping it in the silk plastic stuff, and putting the vinyl back on. After further review, we looked up what the issue was and why it was bubbling over there. And what I found was if you put too much gel coat in one spot, it'll start to bubble. So that's what we're assuming, because we were trying to put a heavy coat on to make it real thick. We're assuming that trying it again will help.
Hopefully we don't get any gas pockets this time.
Yeah. We're going to do thinner layers after we sanded it down, because some of it was actually sticking pretty good. We're going to do thinner layers, like you can see where I did sand a bunch of spots. Thinner layers, a few more coats, and then one thing that we also did, well, it was my fault.
Maybe let it dry a little longer.
Well, that, but you want to use gel coat without wax first, and then put gel coat with wax as your top layer. And you only do usually one layer of this. My idiot self accidentally used the with wax first, so that could have been part of the issue. I was wondering why the first layer wasn't tacky, because usually the without wax is tacky, the with wax is hard. We'll see how this goes. If it goes good, then we'll keep going with the layers, do the final coat, leave it at that. It does look pretty good right now. It's not terrible. For the bench, I think we're only gonna lacquer it, and maybe, well, before we lacquer it, maybe do like a white spray paint coat on it or something like that. I did hear at Home Depot, the guy was telling us that there is a epoxy spray paint that we could get. So I think we might try that. We'll find out. Yeah, this is gonna be done here soon. I'll probably end the video out with that one. The next video, we'll get the bench all done and possibly start putting stuff into the boat. We'll see. It actually looks half decent.
It does look a lot better this time around.
Second coat on. We're going thin. We're going skinny. We're not trying to push any buttons because, you know, it has feelings apparently.
Like a woman.
But y'all don't say that. It looks good though. So we'll probably do maybe, how much catalyst do I have left? With the catalyst that we have left, I could do 1, 2, I could do 2 more coats of this over the whole thing, the with wax or without wax, and then do 1 coat covering the whole thing with the with wax. Looks good. I hope it turns out good. My whole thought process with this was when they open up the hatch to look at the engine, they see this pure white, gorgeous thing instead of that piece of shit that's sitting out there with the fiberglass on it.
Yeah, that thing is hurt.
Yeah.
Fucking man.
Oh, this will definitely look a lot better, but I don't know if this was the smartest choice.
Yeah,
But
well,
I know I said earlier to never do this. You can gel coat over lacquer. This is fine. Now, I don't know the longevity. We haven't figured that out yet. We will know. Well,
make it
maybe.
the next guy's problem.
Yeah. I mean, it's not necessarily like a problem, but he or she will be the one to find out if it actually works in the long term. It won't be us, because we will have a different boat, hopefully. It starts with a D. A big D, uppercase. It's big. It's white though. Well, I'm sorry for missing the past couple weeks on putting a video out. They have been hectic. I've had 2 weddings and obviously Christmas and everything going on. That took a lot of time. This thing is looking good. All that I have left on this now, maybe sanding a little bit to try to get these to smooth out. You can tell where the existing gel coat was with what wasn't there and where I sanded it down on the ledge there. Another coat of without wax, maybe 1 more without wax, and then 1 more with wax, and this will be done. I'll do that in the next video. Then I'll be starting the bench over there, finishing up the wood for that, and starting to lacquer that. I do have a deer hunting video I want to put out from this year. Other than that, a couple other ideas for videos, and I'm going to keep going with the boat stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.
Said I'm taking big shots, just stop where I'm driven, no pit stops. This hot, I ain't playing like a 6 spot. Pissed off, thought I told him this a chip shot. I ain't missing cause you know I'm taking big shots. Just stop where I'm driven, no pit stops. This hot, I ain't playing like a 6 spot.